Well, good morning and welcome to another weekly vlog. It's Monday morning. It's currently 7:25. I've been walking for 45 minutes. Anthony is not with me. He was up late last night playing Destiny with some friends, and I just let him sleep this morning. So I came out on a walk all by myself. It is oppressively humid. It's like 75 degrees, but it is 95% humidity. It is sticky. But I've really enjoyed my walk this morning. I've been listening to a really long YouTube video. I actually had planned to wake up a little bit earlier than I did because I was gonna try to film a video this morning. It's like 7:26. I don't have time before work. Maybe on my lunch break, because I'm definitely gonna shower because I am sticky. But anyway, I just wanted to open up the vlog, say hello, good morning, happy Monday. Well, I'm in the house and I totally forgot I don't have time to shower because I have to mop this morning. We ran the robot vacuum last night and the floor is clean, I still need a mop though. So I'm gonna do that instead. And then, since I'm already quite obviously sweaty, I will just walk on my treadmill today and I won't mind getting sweaty again that way. And if I walk on the treadmill before lunch, I'll just shower at my lunch break. And maybe then on my lunch break, because I have an hour, maybe on my lunch break I can film that video. We'll see. Anyway, I'm gonna mop. All right, lunch break time. I'm gonna rotate the laundry because I started a load of pool towels and they need to go into the dryer. And then I'm gonna take a shower. I just finished walking on my walking pad for another hour, so I'm a little sweaty again, but my step count for the day is now 13,967 steps. That was the whole goal. I wanted to get over 10,000 steps today, and I did it. Yay me. I'm all clean, but my hair is wet, and I feel like it's so humid outside, it's gonna take forever to dry. So I'm gonna go ahead and blow dry it, which I don't do every time I shower, but I think it will be nice to have clean, dry hair today. And then maybe it won't look so gross tomorrow when I go to donate plasma, because I feel like when I donate plasma first thing in the morning, I roll out of bed and I wear sweatpants and like a comfy shirt like this. And so I kind of look like a bum when I go donate plasma, but at least I'm comfortable and warm. But if I've got like clean, dry hair today, especially if I blow dry, it seems like it looks nicer the next day. So I'm gonna go ahead and give that a try, and maybe I will look less like a bum tomorrow. Does it matter in the long run? No, but you know, it's worth a try. Also, I managed to get my shower done in 15 minutes. So I think I can blow dry my hair and still have time to film that video. So that's the idea. I'm not gonna put any makeup on for it because I don't care. And if any of you guys care, you've never said, so it doesn't matter. I'm just gonna come how I am, but with dry hair, because I have just been sticky enough today. It was sticky on my walk. I was sticky on my walk in the house, and now I'm wet from my shower, and I just wanna be dry and clean this time. All right, my hair is dry and I'm not sticky. I'm so happy. So I have half an hour exactly before I need to be back at work. So I'm gonna sit down and film my second quarter goals updates video, which you will have already seen. It's gonna be up on the channel long before this vlog goes up on the channel. It's gonna be kind of like a weird time warp situation. So if you're interested in my second quarter goals updates and you didn't see that video, go back and watch it. But I'm gonna go film that because I would like to get that video up later this week that I'm filming this vlog. So if I can post that Thursday of this week, that would be ideal. So anyway, I'm gonna go do that and I'll talk to you guys in a bit. Well, good evening. It's 5:08, whatever time of day you would consider that to be. I just finished work, like just a couple minutes ago, closed my laptop for work. So let's figure out dinner. We grilled a bunch yesterday, so I think we'll do leftovers. We've got some corn, we have beef. I don't really want corn, so I'm probably gonna do another vegetable, but we'll definitely do beef. I think we've got some steaks and maybe a couple of burgers left. Anthony is currently, actually, he has the whole week off work this week. So he is, instead of working at his professional job, he is testing something. So he is trying to treat his like streaming and YouTube channels for gaming as a job this week. So he's trying to do that like for the 9 to 5, you know, hours, quote unquote. But I think he's gonna probably be hungry in a little bit. He hasn't had anything since lunch, so I'm gonna try to figure out dinner for everybody. So anyway, that's the update. I'm here in the kitchen by myself. Mom's not home yet. Emma's upstairs, maybe doing homework. Anthony's in the office. The dogs are asleep. I could cut up this iceberg lettuce and I could do like a taco salad with like the sliced steak. Well, the sky has let loose. It is absolutely pouring rain. There's some thunder. We've got a little lake out here. But look at this water coming off of the roof. Oh my goodness. That is incredible. So Mom's been home just a short while and we've both had dinner. I had a weird leftover taco, sort of. I had a cheeseburger. Well, no, I had a burger patty on a corn tortilla with some avocado and some salsa. And I think I did a slice of cheese, but just one. And Mom had a steak, I think, and some green beans. But we've got a bunch of leftovers that we're trying to work through. So I just pulled everything out. And when Anthony is hungry, he can just pick from our buffet and heat it up and eat it. But it's almost done raining already. It just dumped all that rain and it's moving on. It's raining again, but not as hard as it was before. And I am sitting here in the chair in the living room editing Mom's video, and I was watching Adam. Oh, there's more rain. It's a little heavier now. And you know what? I don't mind. We need it. Our grass in the yard is like straw. It's so dry. So we definitely need this rain. So it's now 9:50 and I'm getting ready to go to bed. Melissa is eating her dinner. I got Mom's YouTube video edited. I got the video that I filmed today, my Q2 goals video edited. So that will go up Thursday of this week. If today is the 14th, it will go up the 17th of July. So you'll have seen that already. Isn't she sweet? Mom and I worked on she has like a work project that she's been working on. It's due tomorrow. And so we got some charts and tables made for that, which is cool. Yeah, I'm ready to go to bed. I had a bunch of water, so I'm hydrated for my plasma donation tomorrow. My arm looks good, so I'm in good shape for that. So I'm gonna say goodnight and I'll see you in the morning. Good morning, you two. Mom told me that she's already taken you for a walk, so I'm not gonna take you with me. I have collected my water. I've got a protein shake in my pocket, and I've got a bag of trash up there that I need to take out because today is trash day. And then I'm off to my plasma appointment. It is currently 5:24 in the morning. Hold on. 5:24 a.m. You guys are so cute. Finally done donating plasma, and it is a muggy one again this morning. It's like 7:03, and I won't say everything went wrong, but several things went wrong this morning. The computer wouldn't let me check in because apparently they wanted to retake my picture. Totally fine. It just was frustrating. And then at the very end, like the machine was like trying to give me my saline to replace the volume of the plasma that they took. And it like got stuck. So I had to wait for somebody to come and help me. But I'm done and I'm gonna go home and I'm gonna have my breakfast on the way home. I brought a protein shake with me. Oh, I do think it's gonna rain. Look that way. I do think it's gonna rain today. So here's the sky that I was looking at. I was facing that direction just now. And then here's the sky behind the BioLife. And then here's the sky over this way. It definitely looks like rain, smells like rain, feels like rain. Oh, I would love it if it would rain today. Well, I'm home now and it's raining. It's really pleasant.
Yeah, it's really nice out.
And Anthony's making me some tea.
It's a nice Tuesday morning.
It is really nice. I'd like it to rain like this all day. Our grass certainly needs it.
I would like if it rained like this constantly. Maybe not forever, but like, consistently.
Well-
Like, you'd be like, oh, tomorrow it's gonna rain. This was what the rain was like. It'd be so much nicer than a random 4-minute storm.
Well, the ground is going to soak this up. The grass is going to soak this up a lot nicer than the torrential downpour we had last night. Because our grass, I don't know if you can tell on the camera, but it is turning brown because we haven't had rain.
Yeah, we really needed this rain.
Yeah, we've gone, I think, a couple weeks without like an actual rain. It's sprinkled here and there, but nothing like this. And our plants are showing their desperation. All right, there you go. You're getting a little potty break because it is not raining anymore. It's 10:07. And the rain is still barely dripping, but it rained for a couple of hours, which is nice. And not like super duper hard. Oh, I'm sorry, Yogi, I'll give you some privacy. But it's funny because like the dogs don't like going out in the yard in the rain. Sometimes Yogi doesn't want to go out at all, and I don't know what the deal with that is. But they were asking this morning, like just now, because I took a little bathroom break, and they were both like, can we go outside? Yeah, let's go potty. Yogi needed to go poop. Oh, there she goes again. So Anthony's Destiny raid begins at 1, so he's gonna want to eat lunch probably close to noon today. I'm getting ready to walk on my walking pad. Really, it's Emma's walking pad, but I'm gonna walk for about an hour. It's about 10 o'clock. So if I walk for an hour, I can be done walking at like 11:30, and then I'll take my lunch break because I get an hour for lunch, and I'm gonna prep some vegetables and like salads for lunch and stuff. And I think he might appreciate having lunch a little bit earlier than we did yesterday, because I don't think we had lunch yesterday till like 1 or 2 o'clock in the afternoon. It was late. It was weird. All right, here's my little break. I'm gonna go back to work and do my walk. All right, please forgive me, I look like a mess, but I am on my lunch break and I am turning cauliflower into cauliflower rice. We actually use this in a bunch of different ways, and we make cauliflower rice for our salads, and then like sometimes we'll just like cook it up and eat it like rice, except when I cook it on the stove, I usually add like diced onion and some garlic and like a little bit of oil, and I let that cook first, and then I add the cauliflower rice, and it's better than regular rice. But fresh cauliflower rice, like made with fresh cauliflower, somehow is very different from the frozen stuff. So I thought I'd show you how we make our cauliflower rice, if anybody cares. Okay, so I started with one of these from Sam's Club, and they're absolutely gigantic. I have no idea how heavy it is, but I know it's enormous. So this is half of one. I think it looks like a brain. Anyway, I'm cutting the stem pieces off. You don't actually have to cut like all of the stem parts off because we're gonna put it in like a blender. I don't know if a normal blender would work for this, but we have a Ninja, which is, it kind of functions almost like a food processor. So a food processor is probably what you would want to use. But like if you're gonna cut a cauliflower up to eat it like florets, you want like the nice, perfect bite-sized pieces. You don't have to make it that perfect for this. Like I'm just breaking it down into smaller chunks to put into my blender. I've already done 2 batches, so this one may not all fit in one, just because I found that if I overfill the blender, it just doesn't work up as nice. And then you have to run it a little bit longer, and there are pieces at the bottom that are really, really tiny, and then there's still some big chunks. So I've just found that it works better to not fill the blender quite as full. All right, so here's our big blender. You can see there's a lot of room in there. It's not like crammed full. It's dirty because I've already made a bunch. Lid goes on, and it goes onto the blender part. And then we're gonna do this real time, but I'm gonna mute it because it's really, really loud. Ready? And that's it. That's all it takes. So if we take the lid off, and then I'll take the blade part out for now. And you can see we have cauliflower rice. If you like it smaller, just run it like a second or two longer, but it really does not take long at all. And in my opinion, this fresh stuff beats the daylights out of the frozen stuff. It's just so much better. So I'm on a short little miniature break from work, and we got an Amazon delivery. Before anybody freaks out, I bought all of these things before I went into my no-buy. They were purchased during Amazon Prime days. Also, most of this, well, yeah, most of this stuff is not mine. So let me show you what I got. I do actually have, I think, one more package coming from Amazon from Prime days, but I did like the no rush shipping, so it is not supposed to be here till like this weekend, I don't think. Let's start over here. This book, A Witch's Guide to Magical Innkeeping. I actually pre-ordered this. This is not an Amazon Prime days purchase. I pre-ordered this a year ago today. So it's been a long time coming. I'm reading this next, and I'm so excited. I have been wanting like a miniature break from the Wheel of Time. This, I think, is just like a couple hundred pages. Yeah, 327. Perfect. And the font size isn't huge. So this is going to be the nice little break from the Wheel of Time. Next, sunglasses. So I actually got 2 pairs of sunglasses. I've got 2 pairs of sunglasses I'm going to be throwing away. But I got these, if I can pull them out. And I think they're pretty. They're like the ridge won't get caught in your hair, which I like, and they're tortoiseshell, which I like, and they're polarized. And the ones that I have now are all scuffed up and like awful. I can hardly see through them. Next is a backpack. Mom purchased this. This is organic MCT oil. That's for Mom. We have sugar-free blueberry coffee syrup. That is for the house. Mom wanted some allulose granulated like sugar replacement. These are sunglasses for Mom, and actually I think she has one more coming. We got some vanilla beans because these were on Prime, and these vanilla bean kings, first of all, made this box smell incredible. I can still smell them, but there's 10 of them in here, and they're always like good vanilla beans, which can be kind of hard to find, and they're a good price. I think this was $10 for 10 vanilla beans. It's impossible to find them anywhere else, and they're good until February of 2027. So if you need vanilla beans for any reason, check on Amazon because these are actually good ones. And then this I purchased because Corla Legg told me about ceiling fan filters. I had never heard of this. So I'm going to give these a try. Of course, we have to wait for the fan to be delivered and then also installed, but these were on Prime, like on the Prime Days deal, so I went ahead and bought them because I bought the fan. We're gonna have it installed, might as well save some money on them, but I'm excited. So that's the plan, at least for those, but that's our haul. See, I don't think I went too crazy. I bought some things that I'm gonna use. The vanilla beans we're gonna use when we make Kahlua and amaretto later this year. The ceiling fan filters are gonna be used as soon as the ceiling fan is delivered and installed in the ceiling. The coffee syrup and the sweetener, the sunglasses, the other sunglasses, the backpack, the MCT oil, it's all like stuff that we're gonna use. Sunglasses are definitely a necessity, especially here in Florida. It's summertime, it's the Sunshine State. I need sunglasses that I can see through because I've noticed that the ones that I've been wearing, they are so scuffed. Like I can hardly see through them. It's a driving hazard. I need nicer, newer, fresh sunglasses. And I think they were $10 or $12, I don't remember, but not too bad, you know? I feel like these were good purchases, so. All right, with that, I'm gonna go back to work, finish out the end of the workday, and then it'll be time to make dinner. So I didn't show you that I made dinner, but here's what's left of dinner. This is Anthony's plate. We had leftover steaks from the weekend, so I just kind of mixed that up with leftover fajitas on the stove. I'm gonna put salsa on his, and these are corn tortillas. We had leftover carrots that I roasted in the toaster oven, and some broccoli that was actually on the verge. I think I talked about that earlier when I was making lunch. This is yummy. And let me show you what I made. So here's my dinner. I made, it's got the tortilla on the bottom, and then the fajitas, like the steak with the fajita vegetables, and then I put a slice of provolone cheese. And then I fried an egg in jalapenos. And then on top I put some salsa and sour cream, so it's kind of like a tostada. It's really yummy though. It's weird, but it's really yummy. I have two things to talk about, and the first thing is that this cat was sitting with me and her tongue was sticking out of her mouth. The other thing is that it is now, oh my gosh, 10:30. What happened to the day? Anyway, I guess I should say evening, but I've been reading. That's what's been happening. So I'm now on page 227 of this book. I started this after dinner. You guys, it made me cry. Like, I don't know, a couple chapters ago, there were a couple parts where I was like, oh, I want to laugh, and like, there's people around, and I don't want to laugh out loud because then they're gonna ask why I'm laughing, but then Mom went to bed, Emma's gone to bed, Anthony's still playing his game, and then there was something really touching, and it's gonna make me cry again. It was really sweet, so I'm really enjoying this, flying through it. I'm not gonna finish it tonight though. I'm gonna go to bed because it is 10:30 and I would like to be in bed by 11. So I think with that, I'm gonna go upstairs and go to bed, and I'll talk to you guys in the morning. Well, good morning, everybody. I slept great last night, and this morning, instead of walking, which I would like to do, I've got a blister on one of my toes, so I'm gonna take a day off of walking. Also, I'm like getting menstrual cramps. I'm not like on my cycle yet, but I'm definitely PMSing, so I just don't feel great. So I have about, it's 7:06, I have about an hour before I have to go to work. So I'm gonna sit here in this comfy chair. I'm gonna put my feet up and I'm gonna read for a little while. I'm gonna drink some tea and my protein shake and the can of sparkling water that I didn't finish last night. And then I'm gonna go to work at 8, but I don't think I can finish this book in an hour, but I've left off at like the climax last night, or what I am assuming is the climax, because they're doing something really dangerous, or what I'm assuming is like the high stakes of this very low stakes cozy book. This book is so cute. And if you want something low stakes and cozy that is not going to make you feel any kind of pressure at all, I really like this one. She also wrote The Very Secret Society of Irregular Witches, and that one's like a blue cover with a girl on a witch, or on a broomstick on the cover. It's really cute. I think I like this one better. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna sit here and read. Well, hello. So I'm just sitting outside by the pool, enjoying the sunshine. It sprinkled a little bit earlier. I'm on my lunch break. I'm actually about to go back to work, but I have some news and I wanted to share like almost immediately. So I ate my salad for lunch and I finished my book. I cried again. It's so cute. I feel like the ending is a little bit sad. It's not what I saw coming. And maybe like after having read it, maybe I should have guessed the ending, but I didn't guess the ending. It's so cute. I still love it. I will still read it again, but oh my goodness. There's an undead chicken. There is a fox. There's really good representation in this book of like all kinds of different people. There is a knight in armor, and he's cute, and he's not even the love interest. So I love it. I hope this author writes more books because it's so cute, it's so cozy. I hope the next one doesn't take that long to come out, but honestly I don't care how long it takes because it was so cute. So if you're looking for a cozy read, it might be what you might consider to be a fall read or winter read, because part of it takes place in December and there's snow. I read it, it's July, it's 95 degrees outside, and I don't mind. It was great. I think total read time was like 5 hours for me. I blew through it. So anyway, I just wanted to update, say I finished my book. I'm happy. I'm gonna go back in and go back to work. Do you ever get started working on a project and then suddenly you have 6 different projects going all at the same time? Because that has literally just happened to me. My project is make dinner. Okay, sounds simple, right? No, because in the process of making dinner, I pulled out the lime juice to make guacamole. This should be put in an ice cube tray. Okay, so the ice cube trays are full in the freezer outside. I bring them in, I put them in a Ziploc bag, and I put those bags in the freezer. Oh, wait. So if you're keeping track, make dinner. Lime juice needs to be put in the freezer. Okay, so then I put the bags of lime juice, or fruit, I think it's lemon juice. Anyway, we had one bag of lemon juice and the other bag of lime juice. I put those in the freezer. Oh no, the freezer's disorganized. So I pull everything out, not everything, a lot of stuff out of the top drawer of the freezer. All because like it's disorganized, and all because I was trying to make dinner and I tried to make guacamole. By the way, here's my guac. It's like the most awkward angle ever to show you, but I'm so excited to eat it. We are doing the chicken fajitas and the carnitas for dinner tonight. And I know I told you I was gonna show you how we make the cauliflower rice. We're not doing that tonight. We have corn tortillas that we can eat, and I roasted all that broccoli. We're gonna have plenty to eat, plus we've got guacamole. We're gonna be just fine. Oh, also, let me put you on the tripod. I might as well put you up on something. I know that there's an easier way to fill the ice cube trays. It never works for me. Mom does it like magic, and I can't do it. This is faster for me than trying to like tilt the thing. I guess it's just not one of those skills that I have, so I just do this. Anyway, we juiced a bunch of citrus that I got at Sam's Club last weekend, and this is one of our like kitchen hacks. If you don't know, we will juice like a bunch of lemons and limes, oranges sometimes, though we don't go through the orange juice quite as fast. And then we freeze it in like an ice cube tray, and then when they're done freezing in the ice cube tray, we'll just like open the tray or empty the tray and put it in like a Ziploc bag in the freezer. And it works great for cooking, it works great for drinks. Like anytime last second you want to put lime juice in something, or you discover you need lemon juice for a recipe and you don't have a lemon. Anyway, it works for us. All right, ice cube tray that has been refilled is now in the freezer outside. So now I'm gonna continue with my miniature freezer reorganization project. So I've got all of these bags of like citrus zest because I'm crazy. So I've got lemon zest, lime zest, orange zest. Let's put all the limes together. And put all the lemons together. That is lemon. This is garlic. That's dill. Orange. I got rid of nothing, and somehow we have a ton more space in our freezer. Crazy. Okay, so now I feel better. The lime juice is done, the freezer is somewhat reorganized. Food is reheating on the stove. I'm gonna wash my hands because they're sticky. Oh, I love this angle because you get to see the tapestry. I'm in the library. I would have sworn that I had vlogged tonight. Apparently not. Apparently I'm wrong. So after having my little meltdown about ice cube trays, because I just looked at the videos, the clips that are in my phone, because that's what I'm filming on. And the last thing I showed you was like my miniature meltdown about the lemon juice ice cubes and the freezer drawer being cluttered and like having a bunch of stuff out on the counter. I made dinner. Dinner was delicious. Emma and Mom, I don't even know if I told you this, I got a wild hair tonight and I realized I haven't had the oil changed in my car in a while. Isn't it due? And the short answer is yes, it is due. Was due. Mom and Emma took my car to Tuffy Tire tonight. So while they were driving my car to drop it off, we're just gonna leave it there. Like like overnight. They're supposed to get to the oil change tomorrow. While they were driving it down there, I was making dinner. Dinner was delicious. Anthony and Thomas both ate with us. We had a thunderstorm. We had lightning and thunder and rain. It was wonderful. I love Florida thunderstorms. I just think they're so fun, so pretty. They're nothing like Midwest like thunderstorms in the summer. Nothing can beat a Missouri thunderstorm in July. Nothing can beat it. It's my favorite, but Florida's close. Anyway, I have edited 2 videos tonight. So I'm in a weird mindset right now because I just edited 2 vlogs from the end of June. Yeah, the end of June. And today is the 16th of July. So I'm like in the mindset of like, what day is today? I know today is Wednesday. Tomorrow I donate plasma. I need to go to bed. But first I have to take a shower. But I came in here. Gosh, can I ever tell a short story? Apparently not. I came in here to the library to put my book away. But while I'm in here, I wanted to show you the other book by the same author. So here they are side by side. Can you see the similarities? Actually, now that I'm looking at it, the font types are like not identical, but very, very close. So this one, A Very Secret Society of Irregular Witches, is the one that I read first. It's very cute. This one, I think, I like even better. So I hope she writes another one. I really do. But the author is Sangumandena. I hope I'm saying that right. I might not be. But anyway, loved that.
But there might be something else out there you don't trust at all.
So I'm getting ready to go donate plasma, and Mom is going to take these 2 on a walk. They just finished breakfast, and this is the most energy Yogi shows all day long.
She does a little dance and she makes noise.
She makes a fool of herself because she gets so excited to go on a walk.
Both got their tails going.
I got here like stupid early this morning because traffic was so moving so fast, but let's go in and get it done. I don't think you've seen me yet today. It is still Thursday. I just got home from donating plasma. Anthony just took the trash out. It's 7:40. On my way home from donating plasma, Mom's on the TV. On the way home from donating plasma, I got gas in Mom's Jeep. Anthony, how's your Destiny raid week going?
We've played through the campaign twice, so I've got a bunch of stuff to do still to prep and maybe do it a 3rd time. And then I'll have all my characters ready, but we're getting there. Having a good time at least, having fun.
That's the important part. I don't know what the rest of it means, but he's been happy, so.
Yeah. Been playing a lot, too much, but took the week off, so it's fine.
Off work.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's having a great time. I'm on the way home. Mom went with me to go pick up my Jeep because they changed the oil in it, which makes me feel so much better. It's kind of raining a little bit. I got some kind of tragic little bit of bad news today at work, but I'm gonna go home and make dinner. So we are home now, and since I kind of cheated you guys and I didn't show you how we make the cauliflower rice last night, because we didn't make any to eat any, I figured I'd show you tonight. So I start with a pot. I'm using this one because I just washed it, so it's clean. And I put a little oil in the bottom of the pot, and I've got diced onion. I did this yesterday or the day before. And I'll do half a cup maybe. So it's a little more onion than I intended, but that's okay. We're gonna let this cook a little bit, and then I have some minced garlic that I will add to that, but we're gonna let the onion cook down a little bit first. And then in the meantime, I'm gonna get the chicken started. We're gonna do this Kevin's cilantro lime chicken with a bright chimichurri sauce. And then here's our cauliflower rice. Onions are turning brown. I'm gonna put in a scoop of garlic and then almost immediately put in the cauliflower rice. All right, so I stirred the cauliflower rice in. I added just a little bit of water, and it's steaming, which is cooking the cauliflower, and it is decreasing in volume, so you can tell it's cooking down. And really, that's it. We're just gonna cook this until I call it done. And then I'll turn the heat off and we'll let it sit until the chicken is done, which is actually looking beautiful. Look at that. We're gonna add the sauce to the chicken here in just a minute. And then dinner is basically done. We have already started to kind of dish up the food, and I totally forgot I was vlogging. So here's the finished chicken, or what's left of it after Mom and Emma have gotten theirs. And then here's the cauliflower rice, and if you're looking at it, you're like, that looks weird. Yes, because we added about half a bag of the jasmine ready rice. I like to mix them because it does kind of give you that satisfying, oh, I'm eating rice, but you're also eating a vegetable at the same time. And then cooking the cauliflower rice like this with the onion and the garlic makes it taste better. And I didn't show it, but I actually added a little bit of lime juice to the rice too. And I think that just adds another layer of flavor. So yeah, this is what Anthony and I are gonna split. So we're not eating all rice, but it's not all cauliflower. So it's satisfying and it's healthy at the same time. Well, hello and happy Friday, late afternoon, early evening. It's 4:30 and I'm done with work. I'm collecting paint supplies because one of the big plans this weekend, the biggest plan this weekend, is to paint the wall behind the TV because we have a TV coming. Hey, look, it's Auburn Inception. Let me turn around so you don't have to look at me twice. We have a TV coming on Monday. Brand new, bigger TV, 4K HDR, all the bells and whistles. It was a super steal, and I'm calling it that because I have been pricing this specific TV since Black Friday, and it was $100 cheaper last week when we bought it than it was last year for Black Friday or ever since. So Anthony and I were like, do we do it? Do we pull that lever? Do we get a new TV? And we finally decided, yes, we go ahead and we get the new TV. So let me tell you the plan. Also, please forgive me for the lights being off. I prefer to be a vampire and I like to not have the lights on in the house when I'm home in the daytime. Anyway, so new TV is gonna be bigger than this one. This is a 65 inch. We're gonna get a 75 inch. So a couple of things have to happen. This TV obviously has to go away. This bridge that's like connecting the two sides of the entertainment center, this middle piece, has to move up or disappear entirely. I would like to personally move it up like that much, like 8 inches. So there's actually, if I get closer, I can show you. It connects here to this side with that screw and that screw. So I'm thinking if we move this screw here up there, we'll just move it up that much. At least that's the idea. And with that, we'll bump up. We'll have enough space for the TV. But since we're gonna be detaching it anyway, I really wanna paint really every single wall in this house because I hate this construction grade paint. I think it sucks up all the light. I think it's really scratchy. I think the new color we've picked is a lot prettier anyway. I think it's a little bit warmer and more welcoming, a little more cozy. This like kind of cool gray is kind of cool and clinical and not cozy. I don't know, it's not my taste, not my cup of tea. So I wanna definitely start by painting this wall. I wanna get at least one coat up because that's the important wall. The rest of them, like this wall over here, is mostly glass. So it should be easy enough to paint. We also need to paint above the cabinets over here, above the door over there, above, I think this whole wall there above the counter needs to be painted, above the cabinets there, this wall, and of course this wall over here behind the couch. I'm not so worried about those walls, but wouldn't it be cool if we could like get all of them done this weekend? I know that's really ambitious. Anyway, if all of it can't happen, I can live with that. Big thing is the wall behind the TV, because once we get the new TV set up on Monday when it's delivered, I want to get it up and leave it there, and I don't want to have to move it hardly ever, like ever again if I don't have to. The only time I would want to move it is if we're going to mount it to the wall, but that's like not happening this weekend for sure. So I've been collecting paint supplies. We have paint rollers, we have paint brushes. I thought we had paint. We don't have as much paint as I thought we had. So I actually got an email from Sherwin-Williams today, and it's like 30% off right now. So I'm thinking I will go by this afternoon and see if I can get a 5-gallon bucket of our paint color, which is called Creamy, by the way. And it, you know, I think it's really pretty. We've been putting it in basically every room in the house that we haven't painted pink or green, and I love it. We've got a bathroom that's all green. We've got green in the library and gold. And what's not green in the library is creamy. My bedroom is like pink/purple and creamy. Mom's bedroom is purple. I think it's purple on every wall. And then I did like a weird, like a pretty ombre on one of her walls. And we did like little glitter things that are supposed to look like stars. I don't know that they succeeded, but she seems happy. But anyway, I do think, and this is gonna sound really silly, but I'm gonna tell you anyway. This paint that we have on the wall right now is like obviously matte. I think that when they paint the walls during construction, they water the paint down, because I've seen like streaks where the paint is not even really paint. It's just like they painted the wall with water, which is aggravating, because then when you paint over it, it looks like you've got drips. Anyway, when we painted the water closet in my bathroom, because like in the middle of the night, I don't want to turn the light on. And when I go into my water closet and I shut the door and I turn the light switch on, the fan turns on. It's not two separate switches. It's all in one switch. That's fine, but I don't like the fan in the middle of the night with the light. It's just sensory overload at 2 o'clock in the morning. So before we painted the water closet, does anybody care? I'm gonna tell you anyway. Before we painted the water closet, it was like really, really dark in there. Now that I've painted the water closet, if I've got like the light on my phone on, the low luster finish of the paint is like just shiny enough that like any light that comes in under the door or any light that's on my phone actually reflects off the walls and makes it just like a teeny tiny bit brighter. So I think this room, and the rest of the house when we get it painted, but I think this room, once we get it painted with this new paint, I think it's gonna be a little bit brighter, and I am so excited about it. So that's our big project for this weekend. That is not gonna be in this vlog, that is gonna be in the next vlog you see, which will be the weekend vlog from this coming weekend. I'm like splitting the vlogs up into weeks and weekends. It works for my brain. I hope it works for you guys, because that's how I'm doing it and I'm not changing it. Unless maybe there's like a march on the Capitol or something, I don't know. So anyway, all that to say, I'm done with work. I think I'm gonna go get some paint, and then Mom and I are gonna drop off her Jeep at the Jeep dealership because she has a recall on her Jeep. And we're gonna have them change the oil and do the mileage checkup. So that is our evening. I didn't vlog this morning. I overslept this morning. I am cramping. I don't feel great. I'm breaking out. I did some homework on my lunch break. I meant to vacuum the staircase and I still haven't done it. Maybe I'll do that tonight. It is hot outside, by the way. Maleficent went outside for a little while and she got so hot she screamed to be let back in, which is appropriate. And then she immediately laid down on the tile to cool down, and she let me approach her and pet her, which never happens. So, all right, that's enough, Auburn. Let's go. It is now 5:32. I'm wearing my brand new sunglasses from my Amazon Prime Day purchase. I love them. I can see through them. They're clear. It's amazing. Well, not clear, but they're clean. That's what I should say. Anyway, I'm sitting at the car dealership. Mom just arrived. I've been here maybe 10-15 minutes. She is dropping off her vehicle. I already got the paint. I don't think I told you. It was so fast. I was debating whether or not I should just drive past the paint store, because traffic to get to the paint store, fortunately the paint store was on the way here, but like, you know, just like a miniature detour. But traffic to get to the paint store from the house was awful. It took me like 45 minutes to go the distance. It usually takes me like 20 minutes. It was crazy. I don't know what the deal was, other than it being rush hour, of course, on a Friday. But I got the paint and it was 30% off. So I'm thrilled. Mom and I are not actually gonna go grocery shopping tonight because she placed a Walmart order like for pickup last night. So we have to stop at Walmart to pick it up on the way home. But we don't have to go into the grocery store. We actually don't need a whole lot of stuff. We have to make dog food this weekend, but other than needing to make dog food, we really don't need a whole lot of groceries. So it's gonna be kind of nice to not have to go to the grocery store tonight, especially with traffic being the way that it is. If people are driving like this, I can't imagine how they are in the grocery stores tonight. Well, good evening. Time has passed and we are making progress. We have removed the bridge from the top of the entertainment center. This was Mom's idea to get everything ready tonight so that we could start painting tomorrow. Bridge is down, DVDs are out, we've moved everything away from the wall, and I have vacuumed behind there. So I think I am ready to start taping.
And we found dead mice underneath of our couch.
Oh my gosh, you wanna see all of these mice we found? There's one. Look at all of these mice that were under the couch. Here.
This one. A little lamb.
And yes, it's hairy, I'm sorry.
And
You're
an
just gonna have
ice
to deal with
cream
it.
cone. It's a smiley ice cream cone, though.
It's happy.
It's a happy one.
Happy to be out from under the couch.
Yeah.
So, we're getting ready. But if you want to see the painting vlog, which I'm sure will be about as exciting as watching paint dry, you'll have to come back for another video because I'm going to end the weekly vlog here. It's almost 9 o'clock. So I'm going to say goodnight. I'm going to go take a shower because I stink. And I'll see you in the morning, but that will be another video for you. So you'll see me in another video really soon. Bye.
Bye.